Good morning, surprise, surprise. I know that you were not expecting to hear my voice because you have computer class right now. But the thing is that I changed the schedule with your teacher and she's gonna be at 1 p.m. with you. So I'm gonna be at this time with the English class for today. And at 1 p.m. your teacher, your computer class teacher is gonna be with you. So like I said, you were not expecting me, but good news, we're gonna have English in the morning and not in the afternoon. So it's nice to see you again. Yesterday we were discussing about the story Searching for Summer. And today we're gonna play some game to check how much you understood. And we will try to clarify every doubt that you might have, just in case you have. And so, but I wanted to hear, how have you been? How are you guys? How are you? Hello, hello.
Hi, and
Hello,
you?
teacher.
Hello, fine.
Hello.
I'm fine too. Thank you for asking. All right, so let's start the game. So if you were with me last year at the end, you will remember this game. It is in Bamboozle's platform. I will divide the class in 4 teams, room A, B, C, and D. And then you will choose some numbers. In every number, you will find some questions. The questions are related to the story Searching for Summer and also the author's insight. So if you have any doubts, concerns about that, you can check the book for finding the answers, but you will have only 15 seconds to do it. And without no further ado, let's begin. Here we go. Good morning, everybody in the chat. So as you can see, I have split the class in 4 teams. I repeat the instruction: team 1A, team 2B, team 3C, and finally team 4 is gonna be room, course, or class D. Let's start with A. Can you please choose a number? Someone from room A, and then everybody can respond, either in the microphone or in the chat. Number?
10.
Thank you. Oh, you're gonna give 10 points to one team. B, C, or D, you decide. You're gonna lose 10 points and you're gonna give them instead to the room that you choose. Tell me, please. Are you gonna give 10 points for B, for C, or for D?
Sí.
Hello? C, thank you. So you have negative 10 so far, and room C, without any kind of participation, got 10 points. That is unfair, but it's part of the game. Okay, team 2, room B, class B, course B.
3.
Okay, thank you. For 15 points, what did Tom and Lily, remember that Tom and Lily are the main characters of the story, Tom and Lily tell Mr. Noakes about their visit to Mrs. Hutchins' house? What did Tom and Lily tell at the end of the story to Mr. Noakes about their visit they have to Mrs. Hutchins' house? For 15 points, you have 15 seconds to respond that. Someone didn't read. Well, it doesn't matter that you didn't read because we listened it in the class. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. They said nothing. They say they made up something. They said that they went to a resort with a friend. Okay, no points for you. C, you are so ahead. So tell me, please, a number.
Number 12.
Thank you. For 15 points, true or false? Lily and Tom are married in a world where there is no sunshine. Is it true or false?
It's true.
It's true. Let me see. Yes, it's totally true. Basically, this is what the story goes around, the main theme, right? There is no sunshine in the world where they live. Congratulations. Team 4.
9.
9. For 20 points, which item does Lily find and return? Almost close to the resolution of the story, Lily found an object, found an item, and then she gave it back to the owner. What was that particular object? "15 seconds. Lily found something, she gave it back. 5, 4,
Bin, I don't know.
let me see. Mrs. Hutchins' bag. It was a bag. Then, no points for you, sorry. Thing 1, is your
7.
time for coming back. 7. For 15. Let me see the chat. Someone says good morning, good morning. Okay, so for 15 points, what were 2 of Lily and Tom's motivations for finding the sunlight? Remember what we said previously, they live in a world without sunshine, without sunlight, and they have 2 particular reasons why in their honeymoon they went in search for the sun. Name the reasons. Maybe if you mention many ideas, if you come up with more ideas and thoughts, you will find that out by chance. What do you think were the motivations they have to find the sun? Uh-huh. 10 seconds to go.
Because Brian, good look.
Let me see if that answer is included. There are 2, you mentioned 1, but I will accept it. If it is here. Yes, you're totally right. The first reason was to find happiness and what you said, good luck. For good luck and happiness. You have 15 points. Now your score is 5. Congratulations, you're back in the game. B. B.
8.
8. For 25 points. Which, this is easy. It was in the presentation that we read yesterday. Which historical event influenced the author to write this story? Which historical event influenced the author, John Aiken, to write this story? In the early 50s, late 40s.
A bomb of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Let me see. Totally correct. When the United States Army dropped the nuclear bombs in Japan, Nagasaki and Hiroshima, like you specifically said. Congratulations, you have 25 points. C, team 3.
Number 2.
Number 2. For 15, what are Tom and Lily going to do for their honeymoon? I said it. I just said it a couple of minutes ago. What are Tom and Lily going to do for their honeymoon? Remember, they got married and then immediately they got their ride and they go looking for something.
To find the sunlight.
Let me see. Exactly. Perfect. Find some sunlight. The sunshine, the sunlight. Congratulations. Well, so far, Team 4 got no points, but this is the way that you can revert things. You have the possibility to get some power-ups or to answer the questions currently. Accurately. Team 4. "15" says Masin. Let me see. Oh, congratulations, Masin. You have the chance to be the meanest person in the game so far. You will swap points, but you will gonna tell me who, with team 1, with team 2, or team 3.
Team
And
3, coach. Team 3.
Okay, Masin.
Team
Masin
3.
says, see, yeah, Masin says team 3. Very intelligent move, by the way. Congratulations. And but for team C, because they've been responding very well, and now you have taken their points out. But this is the way that the ball bounces in this game. All right, team 1.
11.
11. Oh, you're gonna make a team lose 10 points. So you're gonna give your points back. Do you remember that at the beginning of this game, you lost 10 points? Now it's time to revenge, to pay back. Who are you gonna take those points from?
Team 4.
Team 4. Ta-da. So now they have 30 points and you have 25. Well, no, you just take them out. You don't get them. Okay, but doesn't matter. Team D or team 2? B. Let me see. No, Daniela, why? Okay, somebody from course B?
24.
24. No, well, we don't have 24. We have until 16. Oh, you said 4. 4. Am I right? 4, thank you. For 10 points, Lily and Tom had a hot cup of coffee at Mrs. Hutchins' cottage. Is it true or false? Says Mejia, sorry, winning or winning. Okay, Lily and Tom had a hot cup of coffee at Mrs. Hutchins' cottage. Is it true or is it false? True or untrue? I remember they had something on the table, but I don't really remember exactly if it was coffee what they had. But you will.
It's false.
False. Let me see in the chat, do I have something else? Okay, you said false, right? This is false. Congratulations, so far you're the leaders. We'll see what's gonna happen. Team 3. Six, says Ulysses. Okay, Ulysses, 6 for 15 points. Which character was a big red-faced man with wet full lips, pale gray eyes, and greasy black hair? So this is a very specific physical description of somebody. Who is this character? Big red-faced man, wet lips. More respect, please. Only it's a game. Keep calm. Yeah, it's true. It's just a game. All right. Which character was a big red-faced man with wet full lips, pale gray eyes, and greasy black hair? We don't have too many characters in the story, so that it was gonna be kind of easy to get it. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
Tommy.
Hello?
Tommy.
Tommy. Let me see if it was Tom. No, it was Mr. Noakes. Mr. Noakes here is like some sort of antagonist because he's the greedy man, bad temper, egocentric, bad neighbor, and also ambitious. Okay, you didn't get the points. Room D. DDD.
Number 5.
Number 5. For 15 points. In which part of the plot this event happened? Remember that we have the exposition, we have the climax, the rising point, and the resolution. So those are basically the parts of in a story. Their exposition, the climax, the rising point, and the resolution. They become frustrated and their bike breaks down. What part of the story is that?
I remember was read most insignificant home of house. They came to yet the engine code and die of on them. Solo eso, de acuerdo.
Okay, yeah, what you said is true. But in which part of the plot this event happened? In the exposition? In the racing point? In the climax? Or in the resolution? They become frustrated and their bike breaks down.
Según de las dos primeras, solo eso.
Choose one.
I don't know, teacher. Estoy haciendo esfuerzo aquí.
I know, and I appreciate it.
Una de las dos primeras,
yeah.
solo eso. Dame la opción de 50-50.
Okay, 50-50. Gustavo, do you have something to add? Because you're...
No, teacher, because I didn't have enough time to read the history and I don't know everything of that. Yeah, because yesterday I was...
But help us.
Huh?
Help us out with the 50-50. With the 50-50
yeah,
is
because at the beginning, in a normal history, it presents characters and maybe the principal problem in the history, and it causes the other things of the plot, but I don't know.
Okay, I will repeat the parts of the story. They are also in your books. The exposition, the rise in action, the climax, and resolution. The exposition of the rising point. 50-50, the exposition or the rising point?
The rising point.
The rising point. Let me see.
F.
Rising action, present the conflict. In this part of the story, we present the conflict. So you got it. Team 1. This is your last question. Team 1, team 1.
Eh, 14. No, 14.
14. For 10 points. Ah, this is personal. This is a personal question. Remember that yesterday, before we finished the class, I asked you, what do you take for granted in your life? So now tell me your response and you will get the 10 points because it's a personal question. What do you take for granted in your life?
Some people or friends, we don't take care of them, but we don't like pensamos bien en lo que decimos.
You don't think well, you don't think twice. Okay.
Yes, and we can hurt their feelings, and yeah.
You can hurt people's feelings. Yes, it's true. So
Yes.
don't take, so my advice is don't take things for granted, especially people. You see, personal responses. You got the points. Congratulations. And don't get frustrated because you don't know what the scores may change depending on what is here, here, or here. Team 2. Team 2, team 2. Team 2, it's your chance.
I want to say my number, but I have so much bad looks. I don't know what I have to say.
What probably is your lucky day?
No, never is my lucky day. And if we lose, it's going to be my fault. So I don't want that. So.
Come on, it's just a game like Gustavito said.
It's just,
no big
this
deal.
is
No
not
big
just
deal.
a game.
No big deal. No big deal.
Nothing is just a game. Nothing is just a game.
But this is actually a game. But tell me.
16?
16. Okay. For 15 points, you see nothing bad happening. You have a chance. For 15 points, a true or false question. Lily wore a yellow bright dress as a good omen. A good omen means for good luck. Is it true or false?
True.
True. Let me see. Yes, it was true. Color yellow. Okay, sorry, I didn't know. But you got the points for team 2. I can't. It is the program that doesn't allow me. You see, these programs are preset and I can't do anything about it. Sorry. Okay, so team 2 is winning. So you're winning. Team 3, you got no points, but everything may change.
1.
At least we have something in common with Barcelona, and that is a lost. Okay, team C. 1 or 13?
1.
1. For 15 points. Okay, we know that Tom and Lily had a motivation to find the sunlight because they want to be happy and they wanted to have good luck. But Mr. Noak's motivation was different. So tell me, why did Mr. Noakes wanted to find the sunlight? Give me that reason. Give me that reason. I'm gonna give you the points. You stole my joke. My friends.
Is honey to luna de miel.
Okay, let me see. Yes, you're right. He wanted to make some business.
Pero de noveno D, profe, denos esos puntos a nosotros.
I can't. This automatically works. You see, I can change the order. Okay.
Thank you, Diego.
And the last one.
De nada, porque de verdad.
It was not your intention, right? So you didn't mean it. You didn't mean it. So there's nothing to think about. Okay, and the last one, by the way, 13 is considered bad luck for superstitious people. But let me see. I can't. Sorry, I can't. It's not because I don't want. It's not because I don't want it. It's because the game doesn't allow me to do it. Okay, let me see. 13, 15 points, and you win. When did John Aiken die? When did the author of the story die?
20, no sé, 2004.
2004.
Yo no sé, mi español es bien raro. Cuando yo hablo español, la voz se me pone más ronca que un fuckboy diciendo APP girl. Así que conste que aquí yo no soy bilingüe.
Okay, but one day you will. So, Team B, you're the winners. Congratulations, Team 4. So that shows that you got good luck. And also you remember some important details of the story. Laughing in Spanish. Deal with it. Nice choreography, huh? Okay, so let's move to something more serious. Let's read the summary that I prepared for you. We didn't finish reading it yesterday because I want you to listen and read the story. I see that some of you did, some of you didn't, but you will have time to catch up. There we are. We read this, and also this. All right. So we're gonna review, or summarize, or analyze at the same time the plot of Searching for Summer. I need a volunteer to help me reading this out, please. A volunteer. These 3 points.
Me, teacher.
Please.
Lily and Tom are newlyweds. Lily wore a yellow dress the day of her wedding as a good omen. They rode their motorcycle in search for the sun.
Thank you. So you see you have important information here. These guys were just married. That was newlyweds mean. Just married. She wore a wedding dress. It was on a particular color. Was colored yellow. Like some sort of metaphor with the sun, right? And they rode their motorcycle in search for summer. What a waste of honeymoon's time. Then somebody help me with this. The description of the antagonist, the man who wants to make business with the money. And by the way, he is in his hotel. The place that he ran was named the Rising Sun. Rising Sun. Volunteers, please, 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 please.
Me.
Please, Diego.
A ver. Mine, no. Mr. Noakes was a reputable and looking individual who owned and pub named Rising Sun.
Thank you so much. You see, this is the man that was described in the game. In the book, you can find a very specific description of him. He says that he got a repulsive looking, he was ugly, he was big, and blah, blah, blah. So he owned a pub. A pub is a bar, a hotel, an inn. And the name of the place was the Rising Sun. And then there's the other important character. Mrs. Hutchin. Someone please to help me with the description of this woman.
I
Please,
can help.
please, Melanie.
Mr. Hatch was an enthusiastic old woman that welcomed Tom and Lily in her cottage in the woods.
Thank you so much. She was an enthusiastic old woman and she welcomed Tom and Lily. And a spoiler alert, in the end of the story, Tom and Lily found the sun. They did, they found it. Where? In her house, in her cottage in the woods. When you finish reading it, you will see that they found the sun in this old woman's house or cottage. A cottage is like a barn in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the woods. And then is what we were talking about. In your book on page 16, you have the different parts of the plot. You have the exposition. The exposition is where the story is presented. The main characters are described in the exposition. And you have the example there. Tom and Lily are married in a world where there is no sunshine, in a dark world. Then the second stage in the plot is the rising action. Here, the conflict is presented. And what is the conflict? That the motorcycle, their bike, their ride broke down. So they could not continue with the search of the sun. Ideas what the climax can be? Which part of the story do you think is the climax? If the conflict here is that the motorcycle broke down, they met Mr. Noakes, they talked to them in the Rising Sun place, what might be the climax?
When they see the sun.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you so much. The climax is exactly that part. When they found the sun, the sunlight in Mrs. Hutchins' house or in Mrs. Hutchins' cottage, whatever you want to say is the same. But to be precise, the word cottage. The following action is that Lily and Tom walk back to town. And the resolution? What happened at the very end of the story?
They had found the sun.
This is the climax.
Oh.
Yeah, they found the sun, then they went back to Mr. Noakes' place. And this is the following action and the resolution, the very end. What was the very end of the story? It was in the game. And it's gonna be in your quizzes next week. Ideas? The resolution is the very end. What did they do when they were with Mr. Noakes again? What did they say? Do you remember if they told Mr. Noakes that they have found the sun? Didn't they? Just tell me yes or no. Did Tom and Lily tell Mr. Noakes that they have found the sun?
Yes.
No, they keep it in secret because they knew that Mr. Noakes did not have good
Save a
intentions.
secret.
They saved the secret because they knew that this man wanted to make business on the sun. And that is the end of the story. You see, it's very easy to summarize it with a diagram like this. So every time that you want to understand a story much better, you can use this diagram with the exposition, the rise in action, the climax, the fall in action, and the resolution. So we finished the topic of the searching for summer lesson. I hope that you have understood. If you maybe some details escape from you, you can ask me through my social media networks or in the other class. So that's it for today, my friends. Thank you very much for your participations. I really appreciate it. Have a nice day.
Thank you, teacher. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks, teacher.
Teacher,
Nice
goodbye.
day.
Take care.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
teacher.
Teacher, see you.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Bye-bye.